Is the ZX14 a better bike than the Ninja H2? What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD, and today we are here at Eurocycles of Tampa Bay, and we got a special bike for you guys. Been getting a lot of comments about this bike with all the H2 content that I've been posting. I'll be honest with you guys, I really was not expecting to get on this bike today, but I pulled up and saw it in the lot and I was like, we gotta take this thing out. And this is beautiful ZX14r. Huge thank you to Tampa Motos for having us out here and allowing these test rides to be possible. If you guys are interested in this bike, I'll throw their info down in the description below for you guys to check out. I think this thing is pretty new. It is a 2020 ZX14r. Let me confirm that. Yeah, so a 2020, as you see here, ZX14r. Man, look at this green paint on here. Man, I'm telling you, Kawi does green the best out of any other manufacturer ever. Y'all know I got it on my H2. Always said if I got a ZX14, I would do this exact green as well. In my opinion, if you go with a Kawi, you gotta go with the Kawi green. As you can see, my kind of initial impressions, the first thing I noticed right here is the Brembo brakes on there, which is always a nice little touch that they come stock with it. Also, the black paint also has a little bit of a sparkle in it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, the black and the green both just look beautiful. You can see it probably best like right in there. Kawi colors just look really good. It does have a stock exhaust, unfortunately, but I will say it does come with the dual exhaust out the rear, which looks pretty cool. Imagine having like 2 pipes on each side, so 4 in total coming out. That would look menacing. Put like a blackout tail light on there, black out the turn signals. That would look really good. I will say, for how big of a bike this is, that tire is tiny back there. Yeah, so it looks like we got a 190/50. So bigger tire, exhaust, black some of all that stuff out, black out the windshield up here. Yeah, this thing would be looking really good. We got the traditional analog gauges on here. You turn them on. I actually kind of like the analog. You got the cool little Kawi logo that popped up front. I don't know if y'all caught that. Let's see that again. Hold on. Look at that, the silhouette of the headlights. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we got average miles per gallon. We got your range, battery, outside temp. It's a beautiful day out. Current miles per gallon. And then trip A, trip B. This thing only has 1,390 miles on it. That is nothing. Ooh, it looks like we got power modes as well. Look how massive this seat is, man. I don't think the camera's picking that up. This looks like a very comfortable bike. Like, look at this seat on here, and then look at the seat on the Streetfighter, which is still a comfortable bike, but yeah, compared to this is almost like you're just sitting on a couch when you're riding this bike, which is what a lot of people say about the Busa as well. But all right, enough talking. Let's swing a leg over this bike, take it for a spin, and see what it do, baby. All right, let me give you guys a couple revs here. Not bad. Obviously it's stock, but I mean, it doesn't sound bad, and you hear a little bit of popping, but I'm excited to swing my leg over this thing and see how comfortable it is. Oh my gosh, these big high horsepower bikes like this, the H2, the Busa, are just so comfortable. It's like someone just cusping your booty. And once again, no AOs in the comments, I'm just saying, yeah, that seat is so soft too. You're a lot more upright though than I thought you would be. Like, I feel like I'm sitting up very high, whereas on the H2 I feel like I am kind of leaned over a little bit more. It looks like this thing has some like risers, different clip-ons on it. I don't know, but it is very comfortable. Like, initial kind of thoughts, and I can easily flat foot it. For those that are wondering, I am 6 foot. Yeah, that sounds good. This almost feels more like a sport touring kind of bike from how upright I'm sitting. Oh, there's no quick shifter? What the heck? Oh, Kawi, come on. No quick shift, no auto blip. That's crazy for a 2020 bike. Like, you would think nowadays that tech just comes standard on pretty much anything. And no, you don't obviously need a quick shifter, but it's one of those things that, like, once you have, it's hard to go back to not having. But I will say, yeah, this thing is just absolutely beautiful, man. Beautiful bike. ZX14. We got the thumbs up already from some people. The stamp of approval. It's kind of wild because this is more expensive than a ZX10, and I'm pretty sure the ZX10 has a quick shifter on there, but the H2 is obviously way more expensive than this.
Mike?
What? I'm doing a YouTube video. Yeah, man, hell yeah. I appreciate it, man. It's always awesome meeting cool people out here. Oh yeah, she cooks. Those brakes are kind of questionable, Brembo. I think because it's such a big bike. But I can't get over how comfortable this thing is, man. It's literally like you're sitting on a couch, and once you get moving, it really doesn't feel that heavy either. Now, obviously, I'm going to compare it naturally to the H2 because the H2 is also a Kawi, and I've ridden a few ZX10s, so those are my two experiences with the bike. You guys know I have an H2 if you follow the channel. I love that bike, huge fan of the H2. This isn't as expensive as an H2, so I don't expect it to ride or feel like an H2, but I know it is in a bracket above the ZX10, so I do kind of expect a little bit more out of this than I would with the ZX10, and I also think it's safe to assume that this is probably a little bit more expensive than a ZX10 as well. So yeah, once you get it moving, it doesn't feel heavy at all. And Kawi is one of my favorite brands because Suzuki made the Hayabusa, and then Kawi's like, you know what? Instead of 1300 cc's, we're gonna make a 1400 cc bike. And then they're like, screw it, we're actually gonna make a supercharged Ninja H2, which I'm all about that energy, man. Competition is what keeps brands pushing forward, so I'm all for it. Oh yeah, having mirrors is so nice. I haven't had mirrors in a long time. All right, we're just gonna, excuse me, coming through. Thank you. Oh yeah, okay, okay. I honestly hate riding bikes with stock exhaust because this thing is quick, but you have no idea that you're actually going that speed because it sounds so quiet. Like, it almost feels like you're on an electric bike. And I keep going to press the shifter, thinking it has an auto blip. Oh, it's got some power, and that's just stock too. Okay, yeah, this thing is no slouch. I gotta get this thing on the highway real quick so you guys can really experience what I'm experiencing here. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yo! Okay, alright, okay. Yep, she cooks. Yeah, she cooks. Okay, ZX14! What the heck? Now, real quick, before we do this quick highway pull, I want you guys to know my goal with these reviews is for, like, the average rider. Let's say your buddy throws you the keys to his bike and it's like, take it for a quick spin. That's what the standpoint where I'm kind of coming from here. Like, your average rider swings his leg over a bike, takes it down the road. What are his kind of like thoughts, initial thoughts, opinions on everything? How does the bike ride? How does it feel? Seating position, acceleration, comfort, like how like natural do the controls feel? Like all that good stuff is the kind of the standpoint that I'm trying to get at with these videos for you guys. But yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, with like some double pipes coming out the side on both sides of the exhaust, this thing would just look absolutely beautiful, man. And a little bit of a bigger rear tire and some green accents here and there, it'd be perfect. And we got a cop, she's probably like, what the heck is he doing? Woo! But yeah, man. Say ZX14, this is crazy, man. Sometimes you just gotta get out there and put yourself in situations, and you'll be surprised what happens, because I was not expecting to ride this bike today at all. People always say they get lucky with stuff, and I always say you would just put yourself in the right place at the right time, which is what life's about, man. Putting yourself out there. All right, let's do this. Go. Oh my gosh.
Okay, stock, this really ain't that bad. If you're comparing it to like how the H2 was stock, I mean, yeah, this ain't that bad. I know with a tune and some little mods here and there, this thing would be cooking, man. Oh, we got a Florida Twisty, baby. Florida Twisty. Come on. Come on. Yeah, once you get up to like 8K, you feel that power really start to kick in. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's got a gas gauge. Cowie, what the heck? This thing has a gas gauge. Oh my gosh. Y'all know how I feel about gas gauges. It's like one of those things every bike should have, because why not? Like, I know people are like, oh, it's a track bike, but still, on the track, it'd be nice to know how much gas is in your bike. Can I do 5 more laps, or can I do 20 more laps? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still something that's nice to know. Oh, she wants to go. That throttle response is on point. Woo. All right, let's see how she handles in this turn. Oh yeah, come on ZX14. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Oh yeah. I'm getting used to having to do the auto blip and the shifting myself. It's been a while. Yes, I've owned plenty of bikes that don't have quick shifters and auto blip, so. Ooh. Yeah, those brakes are not the greatest. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, if I had this bike, that's a must for sure. Upgrade the pads or even the calipers if I had the bread for it, because this heavy of a bike requires some big old brakes. But she pulls. But okay, for someone that would own this bike, I'd say it's, I almost feel like it's for like someone that wants to be more comfortable than on a ZX10. I don't know if this is genuinely faster stock. I'm talking in stock form, a ZX10 versus this bike, because you guys got to remember weight to power ratio. I think the ZX10 might be a little bit quicker stock than this, but like I said, this you're in a more upright seating position. So let's say someone that has back problems or knee problems or something where they can't ride the sport bike, a true sport bike, they hop on this, they might be a little bit more comfortable and be able to ride this and enjoy this. Also, if you like to do longer trips on your bike, I think this would also be a good option, where you still have the power of a sport bike, but like I said, the comfort of more of like a street fighter almost. Oh my gosh. And I actually don't mind the analog tachometer on here, and that's because, I don't know, there's just something about watching a gauge climb like that where both of them are literally going up as you accelerate, that kind of adds to the experience. I'm not gonna lie guys, I like it. Do I like this more than my H2? No, because the H2 just makes noises that no other bike is gonna make, but I still think this is an awesome bike. Honestly, this is probably a better commuter bike than, I'd say, like a 600 even. So for those people that have 600s or 1000cc like super sport bikes like the R6 CBR 600rr, this is probably better suited for you. It's got a little bit more torque down low, and like I said, I can't get over how comfortable this thing is, man. Wow, like the seat is so soft and it's so wide. Oh man, that's so much fun right there, man. Yeah, she cooks, and you see this, you definitely got to put a steering dampener on here, because you see it kind of shaking already. Yeah, steering dampener, new brakes, and a little bit of cosmetic mods, and you're good to go with this bike, man. But yeah, I like it. It's got the FastLaneD stamp of approval. First time on the ZX14. Oh, and my other thing that I would fix with this bike would be the quick shifter. Oh yeah, come on girl. Come on, girl. Yeah, you know you're on a big bike, but like I said, once you're going in a straight line, it feels so stable because it is so heavy. Last test I want to do is see how this thing handles on twisty roads. Holy hell. Woo! Hey, your boy's getting the auto blip down, watch. Woo! 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 Okay, Florida twisties. We probably need to make some room for these cars. Hold on, let me give them some space. And as y'all know, this isn't my bike. This is the dealership's bike, so I'm not gonna go crazy. We'll have a little bit of fun. Still gotta be a little respectful. Okay. I don't think you're gonna be setting any records at the track, but like I said, it's not bad. Oh yeah. For me, it's the exit speed when you come out of the corner, man. Let's flip back around and we'll head back to the dealership, and I'll give you guys my final kind of closing thoughts on the ZX14. My first time riding one of these bikes. Woo! 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 Yeah, dude, the brakes on this thing are okay. Yeah. Nope. I don't like that. We made it back to Tampa Bay Motos. Once again, if you are interested in this bike, hit these guys up, man. They'll take care of you.
Kind of closing thoughts on the ZX14. No bike is perfect, so yes, there are always some cons. My biggest con are the brakes, as you guys just saw. Brakes need to be upgraded, especially for how heavy this bike is. Number two, steering stabilizer. This thing needs stabilizers. Felt a little bit uneasy. And the third thing I would upgrade, let me just show you guys instead of talking about it. This tech, as you are riding, can kind of be overwhelming to try and read with all the different numbers on there. So I do wish Cali would just put the speed right there in front. It can still have the analog, because I do think the analog is cool, but if they just had the speed like right there in front of you as you were riding, that made it easier to read instead of having to like look down and be like, okay, what speed am I on all these numbers? I think it'd make a difference. But that's me being really picky. Otherwise, I think this is a phenomenal bike. It looks good. I know with an exhaust, it would sound good, and little cosmetic upgrades, this thing will be looking really freaking good. Would I buy this bike? I already have an H2 and I already have a couple 1000s, so I don't think this bike would make sense in the garage, but I think this bike, once again, is best suited for someone that wants to be a little bit more comfortable than they would be on a sport bike, but still have the same power.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it. I was telling them I think this is best suited for someone that wants to have the power of a 1000, but be a little bit more comfortable than they would be on like a sport bike, if that makes sense. So
it's a little more stretched out, a little more, a few more touring attributes to the bike. And it looks pretty cool for a sport tour.
I agree, man, I agree. So if you guys are interested in this bike, once again, they have it here at Tampa Bay Motos. Come check out Joey, come check out Ben, and they'll get you guys handled, man, for sure. But that's all I got for you guys. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the Fast Lane gang, baby. Your boy Fast Lane, the ZX10, we out.